Good morning students, welcome back. This is module 2 lesson 4 agricultural marketing. Module 2 lesson 4 agricultural marketing. In this lesson we have to discuss various points. So I divided this module, this lesson into 3 parts. Part 1, we will discuss essentials of good market and problems of agricultural marketing. Then next part we will discuss marketing forms and marketing infrastructure. Then last part of the module we will discuss market information, marketing training, enabling environment and recent development. So in this way, this lesson 4 module 2 is divided into 3 parts. So part number 1, the question can be explain the essentials of good market and problems of agricultural marketing. This can be the question. So the answer for that we will discuss. Essentials of good market. Agricultural marketing refers to all activities involved in the transfer of agricultural products from the producers to the consumers. The price a farmer gets for these products depends on the organization of the market. An efficient marketing system can be an important means for raising the income of the farmers. So, it is important to have well organized market. Now, essentials of a good market. So, which things should be there in the market? Number 1, holding capacity. A farmer must be in a position to retain his produce till he gets a remunerative price. Poverty and financial needs force him to sell his product immediately after harvest when the prices are not remunerative. They are very low. Second, storage. Storage for goods is necessary to avoid wastage and distress sale. Third point, transport facilities. They are essential for quick transfer of surplus produce to village or to the town market. Next, direct access to the market. It avoids the exploitation of farmers by the middlemen. Next, communication. It is one of the important requirements of an effective market. It provides information about the price prevailing in the market and prevents exploitation of the farmers. Now, next point, problems of agricultural marketing. There are 6 problems that we will discuss one by one. Number 1, too many middlemen. The existence of numerous middlemen reduces the price the farmer receives. It is estimated that more than 40% of final price goes to the middlemen, making the farmers poorer. Second point, forced or distressed sales. Poverty, indebtedness, financial urgency, etc. compel majority of the farmers to sell their produce immediately after the harvest when the prices are low. This results in less income to farmers, generally Producers sell their produce at an unfavorable place and an unfavorable time and usually at an unfavorable terms. Next, lack of organization. Farmers are large in numbers and scattered and very less organized. They are also less informed about the market. All these limitations make the farmers easy prey to the buyers. Fourth point, seasonal price fluctuations. In the post-harvest season, the market experiences a glut which depresses the price. During other times, price will increase substantially, especially during the off-season. The big farmers usually sell their produce when the prices are high and earn more, but poor farmers cannot. Next, inefficient infrastructure facilities. The ability to sell at the right time and for a good price depends on the facility like storage, transport, grading, etc. In the absence of these services, farmers have to sell without holding the produce for a long time. Next, inadequate credit. Some of the problems are due to lack of enough finance. Borrowing from moneylenders or traders lands them in a vicious circle. So, a good market system requires to address the above problems. It is necessary that agriculture should be treated like any other business venture with an objective of earning the profit. So these are the points you have to write about the problems of agricultural marketing, and in the previous slide I told you about the essentials of good market. So this is what about module 2 lesson 4 part 1. Thank you.